A video game based on optimal control and elementary statistics, developed by Marco Giancinti, Francesca Mariani, Maria Cristina Riccioni, and Francesco Zirilli. You can download the video game at this website. The video game consists in the following actors: 2 preys, 2 human players shown on the screen as colored guys, and 3 predators, automated players, shown on the screen as colored discs. The objectives of the actors are, for the preys, to reach their home, a location on the screen denoted by a brown box, and to avoid the rendezvous with the predators. The objectives of the predators is to chase the preys, that is, have a rendezvous with the preys. This work is an example of how optimal control and elementary statistics can be used to develop a video game that simulates intelligent behavior. What are the actors' movements? The motion of the preys is determined by the human players using joypads and is governed by a system of elementary differential equations. The motion of the predators is determined by the game engine finding the closed-loop solution of an optimal control problem. The movements of the game actors are inspired by classical mechanics and satisfy Newton's second law. The human and the automated players must, in choosing their strategies, consider the restrictions to their movements implied by Newton's law regarding their masses and the friction forces. For further details, see this website. This is the video game setting where you can see the preys and the predators, the radar view of the preys, and the window of the preys. The system requirements for this video game are Windows XP or later versions of Windows, a joypad, Xbox 360 controller. Now, 2 joypads are needed to play, 1 joypad for each human player. Game keys and joypad buttons. The Start button is used to start and to pause the game. The Back button is used to stop the game. The green button is used to remove the radar view from the window of the player. The top left washer is used to move the prey on the screen. The position of this washer determines the intensity and the direction of the force that the human player applies to the prey. This force and Newton's second law determine the movement of the prey. The game rules. The game is made up of a sequence of matches. The maximum number of matches in a game is 100. To start a match, each player must push the start button of the joypad. Each match lasts up to 30 seconds. At the end of each match, a score is attributed to the preys team, not to the preys individually. The game score is the sum of the scores made in each match. The score rules. The score of a match is computed as follows: 1 point for each prey that has not reached the prey's home and has not been captured at the end of the match. 3 points for each prey that has reached the prey's home during the match. Prey cooperation. Before beginning a match, the human players should observe the match scene shown in the radar views in order to be able to reach the best score compatible with the initial conditions of the match. The human players can cooperate to decide the strategy to use in each match. Artificial intelligence of the automated players. The artificial intelligence that governs the behavior of the automated players consists in two levels. The first artificial intelligence level is the intelligence needed to chase the prey in a match. This is achieved by solving an assignment problem and an optimal control problem. The second artificial intelligence level is the intelligence needed to simulate human behavior in a game, sequence of matches. This is realized using elementary statistics. The second artificial intelligence level is made of three artificial intelligence forms. Artificial intelligence, AI, of automated players in a game. First AI form. The first AI form consists in having the predators behave in a slightly different way in each match. This reflects the fact that human behavior is not always the same in similar circumstances. Artificial intelligence of automated players in a game's second AI form. The second AI form consists in calibrating the effectiveness of the predators in chasing the prey according to the ability of the prey. This is done in order to avoid discouraging or boring the human players by the fact that the predators are too effective or too ineffective in chasing the prey. Artificial intelligence of automated players in a game, third AI form. Victory of the human players in a match means that both prey reach the prey's home. Defeat of the human players in a match means that both prey are captured by the predators. The third AI form aims at simulating in the predator behavior the emotional reaction of a human player after a sequence of defeats or victories. When the prey score 5 consecutive victories, the predators are hungry and become aggressive. When the prey score 5 consecutive defeats, the predators are satisfied and become relaxed. Let us see the game in action. You can download the video game here. On this website, the user can find the instructions necessary to play the game.